Well, I'd like to share with you another story about the sleepovers. I would never turn down a chance to have my little nieces or nephews sleep over. No matter how tired I was or what kind of day, if they called and wanted to sleep over, spontaneous party was going to happen. Well, of course, it was a Friday, and I'd had an extremely long day. It was extremely long, but I was not going to say no to these little girls. This particular time, it was Jana, Jenny, and Jody that wanted to sleep over. It's great. Got home from work, picked them up, had a fun dinner, did a lot of fun things, and it was now almost 11 o'clock at night, and I'm sorry, I was beat. I wanted to get the girls in bed, but they were like the ever-ready bunny. They were still just going and wanted to have fun. And I didn't want to be the mean aunt. I wanted to be the cool aunt. I wanted to be their favorite aunt. So I thought really quick and thought, let's make up a game. Keeps them safe, but I can go to sleep. Okay, first rule of the game is you can't talk. You got to be really, really quiet. No talking. Second, you don't want to run like elephants through the house. You got to tiptoe real quietly because you're going to be hiding from each other. But each one of you is going to get a magic saber. So I handed each one of them a flashlight. I said, turn it on, turn it off. See, in the lights, you can't see it, but when the lights are out, you've got a magic beam, a light beam laser. And as you run through the house, when you think you know where someone is, point the laser at them and catch them. If you catch them, then they become the next person. They have to cover their eyes. Everybody counts to 20 while the other kids run and hide. Great game, right? They thought it was great. I thought it was great. I thought, I'm going to bed. It'll be safe. Now, the rules were they could go anywhere in the house. They could even go into the garage, but they had to stay inside the house. The doors had to be locked. The garage door couldn't go open, but they could go anywhere they wanted to go. They loved it. I went into my room, got ready for bed, turned the lights out. I was laying there. Couldn't hear a sound. This is great. It's going to be wonderful, isn't it? So I just lay down. I'm sure it was just a few moments, and I was fast asleep. Probably not the smartest thing an aunt should have done, but I'm not famous for thinking things straight through. I laid there and was asleep when all of a sudden I felt a little face. Auntie Gayle, wake up. It was little Jody girl in the quietest little tender crying voice I'd ever heard. Auntie Gayle, hurry, you need to come to the back door. The police are there and they want to talk to you. Boom! I am out of that bed like a shot. I grab my robe, I throw it on. I'm thinking, what the heck has happened? Oh my gosh, I'm running to the back door. I see the doors shut and locked. I see Jana and Jenny over there crouching over to the side. I go over to the door. I hear a voice. Ma'am, it's the Sunset City Police. I need to talk with you immediately. I peek through the peephole. Oh, yeah, it's a Sunset police officer. It's okay. I open the door. Yes, sir. The little girls are behind me. The little body's all behind me, and I'm talking to the police officer. He says, ma'am, we've had several reports from your neighbors. They've reported that there is possibly a robbery taking place at the premises. They have reported, several people have reported, seeing flashlights going through your house from the front room to the back of the house to the side of the house. They're seeing lights going on and off. Sorry, officer. Everything's okay, I promise. We were just sort of playing a little game. It was like hide and seek with lightsabers, flashlights. I promise everything's... Ma'am, I think it's time that these little girls need to be in bed. And your lightsaber game ended. Yes, officer. Thank you. We're going right to bed now. The door shuts and I lock it. Yep, another sleepover.